What's going on, Spurs Mafia? My name is Tom Petrini. Today, we're going to look at a game from a couple weeks ago, August 24th, when Team Australia got their first ever win against Team USA, behind 30 points from Patty Mills. It wasn't an easy game for Patty. He had his struggles early on, but late in the game, he was completely unconscious. He scored Australia's last 10 points and gave the Boomers their first ever win against America. Let's go to the tape. Obviously, Patty's bread and butter is coming off screens, moving without the ball, and I think Pop might have told his guys that because for at least the first 3 quarters of the game, they were very, very good at limiting Patty's ability to catch the ball in dangerous places or with meaningful momentum in any way. Still, having a player that moves like Patty does a lot of things for your team. It tests the defense, it wears them down for 10, 15 seconds of a possession at a time, and eventually the cracks start to show. Still, Team USA did an excellent job of forcing Patty into a role that he's less comfortable in, and that's making plays off the dribble for himself and for his teammates. Here's a beautifully executed pistol screen in transition. The Spurs like using this set a lot. Patty gets past 3 guys heading baseline, cuts it back towards the free throw line. Nice pass, swing, put back dunk. Beautifully executed play. Every Boomer's involved. Let's look again. He dribbled this over his head. Again, Patty Mills doesn't have the tightest handle in the world, but he makes it work. And beautiful, no-look pass. Gorgeous. He did the same thing pretty much on this play, except instead of the pistol screen, he just runs to the empty corner. Same pass there to Ingles, and he misses the shot. The Boomers' goal on this possession is to get Patty open off a screen, but they can't do it. On this screen here from Dellavedova, they switch. Let's count the dribbles from Patty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bang. How many times have we seen Patty dribble 13 times in a possession in a Spurs uniform? I'd wager not many. The reason for that is when he over dribbles, mistakes happen, and his handle doesn't hold up too well to pressure defense. So there are a couple of possessions in this game where he dribbles a little too much, tries to get cute with it, and it ends up in a turnover for Australia. If he doesn't over dribble though, he makes really good quick decisions with the ball. Here in transition, outlet pass for a layup attempt that's missed. Here in the pick and roll, it's a simple over the top pass to Bogut at the free throw line who takes it in himself. Not the most difficult play Patty's ever made, but a smart one in the flow of the offense. Here's a beautiful little baseline inbound play to get him open at the top of the arc. It's well defended though. Couple quick dribbles in, underhand flip pass to Baines for a nice shot attempt. He's a very nice facilitator in the flow of the offense, but if he has to create like this, it's going to be tough for him, especially finishing against those big bodies that USA has. Patty also had a tough time against those big bodies on the other end of the floor. Possession after possession, they targeted him in pick and roll. Possession after possession, they set crushing screens that completely knocked him off balance and created wide open shots for Team USA. This is something that Patty has trouble with in the NBA, and at the FIBA level, the screens are even a little tougher to get around, and Patty struggled mightily in that regard, and probably will for the rest of his career because that's just life as an undersized guard in the NBA. This is a game where the smallest guy gets picked on, and Team USA picked on Patty a lot, and to the point where I was a little worried he would get hurt at some points. Because these are tough screens. And this one, definitely illegal, definitely a frustration foul, and he was right to be frustrated because these screens all night were just crushing him. Pick and roll defense is his kryptonite, and the coach of the other team knew that pretty well. If there's no screen though, he's actually a really pesky isolation defender. He uses that small size, those quick hands, to get into people's dribbling area and really disrupt ball handlers. The biggest difference between Boomer's Patty Mills and Spurs Patty Mills is Boomer's Patty Mills can pull up whenever he wants, wherever he wants. I saw a lot of people asking after this game, well, why doesn't he do this in a Spurs jersey? Well, think about how many of these shots he would have survived without Pop pulling him aside to the bench for a stern talking to. Patty is the best shooter on this team. He's the best scorer probably in Australian basketball history. The Boomers need him to be taking shots like this if they're going to have a chance to win. A lot of the time, these shots late in the possession are not his fault. A lot of the time he spent the first 15 seconds of the possession running around off screens trying to get a clean shot, but all he's left with at the end of it is a pick and roll attempt and a pull-up jump shot. It's tough. It's hard to generate offense this way, and Patty didn't do too great at it in this game, at least in the very beginning. But later in the game, on this play, Derek White guarding him, gets off a screen, fouled, and the free throws got him going. Beautiful little shimmy shake, got him. Woo! Rips it, definitely a foul. Soft one, but any way you can get to the line. As a shooter, it's such a cliche, but it's a cliche because it's true. Sometimes all you need is to see the ball go through the net a few times to get your confidence going. And this got Patty on a bit of a run. Patty was up and down early, but late in this game, he was legendary for Team Australia. Here, on this screen, comes around, quick little double clutch, that's tough from the free throw line, gets it. On this play, some pick and roll, nice little bounce pass and one. On this play, pay attention to how hard he's trying to get open for this entire possession. Running, stop, running. And he draws contact, and this is free throws. And again, the free throws get him going. Look at the stats as he goes for this free throw. 9 points, 3 of 11 from the floor. But again, see that ball go through the net a few times, your confidence goes up. And then Patty started to get loose off the ball. Quick cut, 1 screen, 2 screens, 3 screens, water. What a beautiful team play from the Boomers here. Catches it off the screen, hop into it. That is a perfect jump shot right there. He has one of the smoothest jumpers in the game. On this play again, another quick cut off the ball, quick screen, open for 3, top of the key, friendly shooter's roll. Jaylen Brown did a good job to get back in this play to contest the shot, but he was clearly frustrated afterwards, probably at his help defender Tatum for allowing the shot. This play, Derek White's probing. Miscommunication on the pass, winds up in Patty's hands, runs the break, winds up in 2 points for Team Australia. Gotta love the effort from Derek White on this play though, getting back into it, going for it all defensively. Wound up being a foul, but you love the effort on plays like this. This screen, Brown absolutely knows is coming, but still, Patty is able to get around this pin down and then cut it back towards the sideline to get open for this shot. Nothing but net. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the portion of the program where Patty Mills is feeling his loins. Bank is open. This is about as clutch as it gets for an exhibition game. In front of 50,000 screaming Australians, many more watching at home, and Patty's up to it. Screen and pass from Bogut. Spot up jumper from the block, it's good. Next possession, you know what the plan is, get Patty Mills the ball. They do. He takes it right to the cup. Tatum pins it off the backboard. It goes in anyway. It's a goaltend. He's fired up. The entire country of Australia is fired up. Team USA scored, but they need to stop now. They need to stop Patty from getting the ball. And they do for most of this possession. And then gets to the end of the possession. Patty comes off a screen, curls to a spot, hits a 20-footer. Dagger. Team USA was able to hit a 3, but they wound up having to foul Patty Mills, and he's a pretty good foul shooter. The Boomers had never beaten Team USA before, so I'll leave it to the Australian broadcast crew for the end.
This really is amazing. What a statement from the Boomers. What a turnaround game.
USA rush up the floor. They come up empty. Here it is, folks. This is Australian basketball history. For the first time ever, Australia brings down the #1 team in the world, the USA, and they've done it by 4 points.
Patty scored 21 of his 30 points in the final 13 minutes of this game in a comeback win against Team USA. That's about as big as it gets. After the game, they interviewed him, and he pretty much said it was exciting, but it was an exhibition, and they hope to build on it into the World Cup and into the Olympics. And you gotta love that mindset, not getting too high about it, even though it's the first time in his country's history that their team has beaten the best team in the world. So congratulations, Patty Mills. Got another video coming up soon on Derek White's play in the World Cup, so keep an eye out for that. Subscribe down here somewhere. And comment, let me know what you think. Somebody told me to add music to the background of the videos. I did that for this one, and I'm definitely going to be looking for better music to put in the back. So if you have like loopable beats to send me, I would love to hear them. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And as always, go Spurs go.